Can you believe that we're on part 4 already? Before we go any further, I'd just like to thank you for coming to the 4th part. More work has gone into the 4 of these than I'd say anything else I've worked on for this channel. But that being said, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's do this.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I'm back and I got my audio working. See? Ooh. See? Got it back working again, boys. Now, with that being said, I have a little bit of anger to take out on these trolls in the best way possible.
After that, Cyrax would come back to do another gaming stream, but this time with an overlay that looks so ridiculous that if I didn't know any better, I would think it's a parody. Note, due to Cyrax doing 3 of these streams in a row, I'm going to be treating them as one single stream.
What is up, Kick? How is everybody doing this evening? Well, afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. Question for you guys. What do you guys think about the new setup, man? You guys like it? I've actually been working on this layout since literally like late last night. Yo, Rumpled, what do you think about the new layout, dude? You like it? Got the blood dripping down with the skulls, the green fire frame for the face cam, and your boys rocking the red bloody outer edge frame, dude. Looking clean with the Metalcore Mania logo down below. Let me know what you guys think about this layout, man. You guys like this overlay setup that I got? Let me know in the comments, man, what you guys think about this brand new layout. But today we are doing some other gameplay other than DMZ, because I've been playing a lot of DMZ lately and I kind of need a break. But I figured to get into the Halloween spirit, I'd have the blood dripping down from the top, looking creepy as shit, with the skulls on the side, man.
I'll be real with you, after listening to him for hours and then hearing him scream on your 6 like he knows anything about being in the military, it actually had me screaming.
Oh shit, we got company, boys. On your 6, on your 6. Nice work, man, nice work.
Cyrax then said that after dealing with Gordon, he was a wreck.
You mean like would I fix mine and my now former dad's relationship? Honestly, I mean, maybe somewhere far, far in the future, maybe. But at this point in time, I can't say that I would, just because of the fact that he is drunk. Like, he's basically drinking his life away. You know, and I can't say that I condone that or am okay with that, you know? Plus, he basically told me on Marty's live stream live that I'm not family to him. Which, don't get me wrong, that does hurt me a lot. Like, that really does hurt a lot. So, I mean, I can't really say that, like, even if I wanted to, there's no way that I could, you know what I mean? Oh, dude, I know it is, man. Believe me. Even though, even though it hurt me a lot on stream, in front of the camera, dude, it hurt me worse behind the scenes, bro. It really hurt me real bad. Outside of, the camera's view, dude, I was a wreck. The first 3 days after him saying that, dude, I was a mess. Oh, dude, 100%. If you go to Music Biz Marty's live streams and look at the interview that he did with my now former adoptive dad, it's like a 4-hour long live stream, but you'll see me go off on my dad. You'll see me go off on him. Because he actually ended up, talking shit on my mom who raised me by herself, as well as talking shit on me.
Unfortunately, I don't know what information was in that chat that Cyrax wanted so badly, but he really did want it.
No shit, bro. Post that shit right now. Get that address and post that in the chat. Or send it to me in a message, dude. Send me that shit. I need that info. Yo, Tree Fitty, if you can, bro, get that info for me. Send it to me in a message. Send it to me by email. However you guys send it to me, fucking do it, bro. And send me that shit because I need that.
Later, Cyrax would once again announce that he was going to be taking a long break.
Trust the one I say, man. It has nothing to do with that. I mean, that is part of it, but I can honestly say, guys, that the title says it all. As of tonight, I'm taking a long break for myself. I am seriously taking a break for myself, guys. Because I just learned something. Hang on.
After some average Cyrax audio issues that lasted 3 minutes straight, Cyrax would say that he's taking a hiatus because his friend in the Navy got blown up by an IED in Palestine.
After the news I just got, I am taking a break for a very long time. I was sitting down working on an instrumental to record to when I got one of the worst calls of my life. As many of you guys know, I do have friends that are in the military. About 2 or 3 months ago, my friend Owen got shipped out overseas for obviously the war that's going on right now. A few minutes ago, I just got off of a video call with his brother in the hospital, and my friend Owen is currently laid up in the hospital from an IED explosion, and they don't know if he's gonna make it or not. And I'm not gonna lie, that is one of the hardest things of news I've ever gotten. And before you guys say, yes, I know about the thing with my fucking dad. I know what's going on. And believe me, that does hurt me. Believe me, dude, that does fucking hurt me a lot. Seeing the man that fucking raised me do what he's doing right now in front of over 1,200 people. Believe me when I say that does hurt. That does. But let me tell you, getting that fucking phone call was the one thing that I was hoping that I would never have to fucking get.
Cyrax then used this as his excuse for not calling in onto Kate's panel earlier.
And trust me when I say, if Owen saw what was going on, trust me when I say he'd be up on that goddamn panel in a fucking heartbeat without question, fucking saying something. Because he's done it before. He's done it a few times. He's gone up on panel against the trolls a few times. And I can honestly say that yes, it did take everything in me not to go up on that fucking panel and say something to Kate and my now ex-father who's a deadbeat. It took everything to not get up on that panel. But I never in my whole life would have expected this kind of news. Trust me when I say, seeing my friend Owen laid up in that fucking hospital, seeing Owen laid up in that hospital bed, it damn near fucking killed me.
Cyrax would then pull a "you can't fire me, I quit" moment, telling Gordon that he was disowning him, and then told us what he's done for society before self-sunset baiting.
And to my former dad, and to Kate, I hope you guys see this. And to my former dad, I hope you know that as far as I'm concerned, you're dead to me. You mean nothing to me anymore. The minute that you bashed not only on me and disowned me, but the minute that you bashed on my mom, the woman that you were fucking married to for over 12 years, the minute you bashed on her on that stream the other night, I lost all respect for you. I lost all respect for you that night that you did that shit, old man. Do I respect what you did for our country as a soldier? Yes. I do respect that you were in the military. But as a man, I do not respect you. As a human being, you're nothing more than garbage to me now. If anything, you're no better than the fucking trolls themselves. You're no better than they are. Disco, you want to know what I've done for this country? I've tried to fucking help people like myself. I've tried to help others not to take their own life, to not go down the same fucking road that I went down. That's what I've done. What have you done? Huh? What have you done to help anyone? And you know, sometimes helping the country doesn't mean always paying taxes. Sometimes it's more about helping someone and being there. Being a friend sometimes is more important than making money. Sometimes being there for someone that ain't got nobody is worth more than anything in the fucking world. You want to know how I know? Because I've been there. I've gone through this shit. I know what it's like to be on the fucking edge. I know what it's like to want to take your own life. Because I'll admit, I've actually attempted to take my fucking life before. I've attempted that shit twice. So trust me when I say, unless you know what it's like to be in that position, you need to keep your mouth shut when you don't know what you're talking about. When I do these shows, when I do these songs, I do them for people like me that don't have anything, that get pushed aside by society. The ones that are on the fucking edge every day because of people like y'all fucking trolls. They're the reason why I do it. Because I am them. I am one of them. I know what it's like. But you dumbass trolls, all you do is sit there behind your computers and laugh and try to figure out ways to make my life worse, as well as other people's lives worse. Well, I'm here to tell you the troll community is a f***ing joke. All you guys are internet terrorists. That's all you trolls are internet terrorists.
Cyraxx would then leave a message for his fans before ending the stream.
Just know that I love you guys. I'll always be thinking about you guys. I hope y'all are doing good. Just know that you guys are always with me in my prayers. And just know that I'm always going to sit there and be thinking about you guys. And just know that I do care about you guys. And then I'll always be thinking about y'all. And maybe somewhere down the road, during this break, you know, somewhere in the future, like 3-4 months from now, who knows, I might pop in and say what's up, just to see how you guys are doing. But for right now, I need to take this break. Because like I said, I've got a lot going on that literally is destroying me inside. And that's why I'm taking a break and why I need to take a break. Because if I don't take a break, it's going to be bad news all the way around. With that being said, I love you guys. And I'll catch y'all later on, man. Peace.
Well, as you're probably well aware of, that long break wouldn't last long because the next day, Cyrax would go live with a stream called A Fair Warning to Gordon Wilkins, aka my former dad.
What's up, everyone? To everyone out there, tomorrow's gonna be a hard day for me. So if I don't respond right away, I'm sorry. But tomorrow I have a funeral of a very close friend of mine that I'm gonna be attending. I'm not going to say where it's at, out of safety for myself and safety for their family. But also this is a fair warning for my now former dad. I saw your threat to me on Facebook. Okay? I saw your threat to me on Facebook. And I'm telling you right now, old man, you're not going to do anything. Because what you fail to realize is by you aligning yourself with Mass Troll Mafia, you've now made yourself the enemy. You've now made yourself into a fucking troll and a piece of shit. See, what you fail to realize, Gordon, you dumbass old fucking bastard, what you fail to fucking realize is one thing. She's lying to your fucking face the whole goddamn time, you fucking piece of shit. She's using you for fucking views. But not that you give a fuck, right? I mean, according to you, I'm not family. All I got to say to you, Gordon, is I'm not the same weak kid that I was back in 2014. I'm not that same weakling that I was back then. I've changed. But I will say this, I don't want to fight you. So you best stay the fuck away from me and my family. You better stay the fuck away from me, you better stay the fuck out of Akron, and you better stay the fuck away from me and my friends. Because if you don't, there will be hell to pay. And I'm not fucking joking. I'm not playing around. You put my life in danger, you put Mom's life in danger. You put Mom's life in danger, you put my stepdad's life in danger and mine. And let me tell you, my stepdad ain't nobody to fuck around with. You step on our property, you're as good as dead.
Cyrax would say that he would dominate Gordon in a fight, and then told everyone how Gordon walked out on his family again.
But one thing you need to fucking learn, size don't mean a goddamn thing in a real fucking fight. Let me tell you something right now, you fucking jackass. If I'm not afraid to stand up to fucking Marty, who, by the way, is twice your fucking size, if I'm not afraid to stand up to him, what makes you think I'm afraid to stand up to you, huh? I'm not afraid of you. I'm not. Like, you really want to sit there and put your own son's life in fucking danger like that, you sick f***? You truly are a lowlife piece of fucking shit. You walked out on me and Mom when I was a kid. You walked out on us. We didn't walk out on you. You're the one that ran away. You're the one that walked out on us. Oh, by the way, like I told you, when I was raised by Mom, she did not coddle me. She protected me from becoming a drunk piece of shit like you. Which is exactly what you are. You're a drunk piece of shit. Just like your fucking bag of a wife who has fueled and enabled your fucking actions. Your bitch of a wife has enabled your actions.
Listen to this. He's talking about hiring security and buying a bulletproof vest because he's so scared of his ex-stepdad.
Now, because of your dumb ass, now I'm gonna have to go out and buy a fucking bulletproof vest just to make sure that I don't get fucking killed. Yeah, but he's originally from here. This is fucking bullshit, Gordy. You fucking pig-ass bitch.
It even got to the point that Cyrax is talking about getting a concealed carry license.
You step on our property, you're done for. And that's not a threat, that's a warning. But now also because of your ass, I now have to go out, figure out how to get a bulletproof vest, get a license to carry. I have to get all that shit now because of you. Which is sad. I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to worry about my own safety or my stepdad's safety.
Cyrax then ended the video bragging about how he eats hot meals and has hot drinks, as well as how much he hates Jenny.
Hell. The last time I visited you, man, you had nothing but a half-eaten sandwich and a fuck ton of beer in your goddamn fridge. That's all you had. A half-eaten sandwich and a shit ton of beer in your fucking fridge. That's all you had. That is all you had. I mean, good God, at least over here I eat good. At least I eat 3 meals a day. At least I get hot drinks and hot meals a day. At least I have a bed. At least I'm not doing drugs. At least I'm actually working towards something other than being in a fucking shitty-ass MC and wasting my life away. Because that's all you're doing. You're wasting your life away like a punk-ass bitch. And your fucking bitch of a wife ain't helping shit any. If anything, she is literally helping your situation. She's literally helping you with your drug addiction. She's providing you with the to keep you in that drug addictive state. And that's sad. I mean, it's bad enough that I have to attend a funeral tomorrow for a friend of mine that I just found out passed away 3 months ago from his dad, who I haven't heard from since March. That's bad enough. One of my closest friends, who I just found out from his dad a couple hours ago, passed away from a fentanyl overdose because of one of his shitty friends a little under a week ago. And I didn't know about it until just now. I just found out a little under a couple hours ago. So yeah, I got enough going on. I have a friend that's laid up in the hospital right now, not knowing if he's gonna make it. And now I have to attend a funeral for another friend. So yeah, I've got enough going on. So Gordon, stay the away from me, my friends, and my family.
Cyraxx would then go live again with a stream called The Trolling Needs to Stop.
I know it's early in the morning, guys. I've literally been on and off crying my f***ing eyes out for the last 3 to 4 hours. Oh, and under an hour ago, I just got off the phone with my friend's dad. And I found out a lot of things that led to my friend's death. Not to my friend that's in the military that's laid up in the hospital, but a different friend. This friend was like my little brother. This friend was trolled by the same people that troll and bully me. I found out that he had passed away from an overdose. And you wanna know what led him to go down that road? Being f***ing bullied by the f***ing trolls, harassing him on a daily f***ing basis. Because of you motherfuckers. And you trolls know exactly who I'm talking about, because I've mentioned him before. You trolls know who I'm talking about. You guys know who I'm talking about. All the bullying that you did to him, all the harassment, all the phone calls, the costing him every job that he tried to get. All because he was connected to me. Because of you guys, he turned to drugs as an escape. And as a result, he died from an overdose. This kid was like my little brother, man. This dude was like my little brother. He was family to me. He was one of the few people that actually understood what I was going through. He was one of the very few that had my f***ing back. One of the few that knew the f***ing truth, that knew what was really going on. He was one of the very few people that agreed that yes, I made a mistake. But he didn't hold it against me. He saw me for who I am. He saw the good person that I could be and that I am. He didn't give a f*** about my mistake. He didn't give a f*** whether I screwed up. But yet you guys pushed him. By attacking him the same way that you trolls do me, you guys pushed him. And all I have to ask you guys is this. How many more people have to die before you fucking stop? How many more people have to suffer before you fucking stop?
Cyraxx then said something that actually started to make my blood boil. Those weren't mistakes you did, Cyraxx. You went out of your way to send those pictures to what you believed were children.
Because I know what it's like to be bullied. I know what it's like to f*** up. Yeah, I've made mistakes. I get it. I f***ed up. I made a mistake. Big f***ing deal. Move the f*** on. Just because I f***ed up doesn't give you the right to f***ing hold me to my mistakes for the rest of my goddamn life. I don't deserve what you guys do to me, and my friend didn't deserve what you guys did to him.
Cyraxx claims that this guy died months ago and that they're just doing his funeral now, and then says that he's going to hell before declaring a troll war and ending the video.
You know, you trolls, you're nothing more than the scum of the earth. All you trolls are f***ing scumbags. Every last one of you, you guys are f***ing trash. You guys are f***ing garbage. And I'll be honest, you trolls don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to breathe. You don't deserve anything. Which is why I said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get you guys, you trolls, shut the f*** down one way or another. So Kate, Marty, CVG, William Glory Hole, Gordon, and all you f***ing assholes, just know that I'm coming for you, and you will be stopped. So to all you trolls out there, I say this. All of you. And I hope to see you in hell, bitches. Because I'll be there waiting for you when I die. The minute that God calls me home, and I go down to hell, I'll see you motherfuckers there. And don't worry, for all y'all wondering, no, I'm not gonna take my life, I'm just saying. But all you trolls, you deserve to rot in f***ing hell. Every last one of you deserves to rot in hell. Like I said, I made a promise to his dad, and I'm keeping that promise. That one way or another, I will stop you. You will be shut down, and you will pay for the crimes that you've committed, not only against me and against his family, but also for those who have taken their own lives, and for those that you have victimized and ruined the lives of. I will make sure that happens. So to the trolls I say this, you better be f***ing ready for a f***ing war, because I'm coming for every last one of you, no matter what it takes. I will shut you down. You trolls are pathetic. And you're garbage. So to this, I say this to you trolls. Burn in hell, bitches. And be ready for a f***ing war, because I'm starting and I'm finishing this war. So you better be ready, because I'm coming for every f***ing one of you. You better be ready.
We then would get treated to another stream called I'm Not Taking from Anyone Anymore, where Cyrax almost immediately accused multiple people of being PDF files, some of which, however, actually are.
What's up, everybody? Chance here. I got an hour until my friend's funeral stream, so I wanted to come on here and clear something up just really quickly. With all the trolls, and including my now former dad, old man, you think that you're going to have me arrested? You're not. I'm not going to be arrested, motherfucker. Because what you seem to fail to realize is this one thing, old man. There's one thing that you fail to fucking realize. There's a difference between being illegally entrapped and actually going out and doing pedophile shit. Kate is a fucking pedophile. Tony is a pedophile. Tony the Black Dragon Lord, he's a pedophile. White Bowser is a pedophile. I am not. There is a major difference between being entrapped, being illegally entrapped by text message, and actually going out and meeting up with somebody. There's a difference. You fucking moron.
Cyrax then projects onto Kate hard, saying that there are a lot of people that support him and hate her.
And trust me when I say, Masshole, William, Marty, all you dumb there's a lot more of us than you seem to fucking realize. There's a lot more of us than there are of you, trust me. There's a lot of people that do support me that do not fucking like you guys. There's a lot of us that don't fucking like any of you. Matter of fact, Kate, last time I checked, you are literally one of the most hated people on the internet. You are literally one of the top hated people on the internet. Hands down. Why do you think so many other YouTubers are actually doing content on you, speaking on what you're doing and how wrong it is? Hello? Earth to dumbass, wake the fuck up. If you think I'm just gonna sit by and let you guys walk all over me, you're sadly fucking mistaken.
We then get to hear about arguably Cyrax's only skill, dancing.
That's their whole plan, is to get me locked up so they can have me killed because I'm not doing what they want me to do. That's what all this is over. Something as trivial and as stupid as me not dancing for them. I am retired from dancing, motherfuckers. I have been retired for several fucking goddamn years now. I'm done with it, dude. Grow the f*** up and move on, huh? Grow the f*** up and move on. Like I said, Gordon, the only reason why they want me arrested is so they can call an inmate and have me murdered for a pile of shit that I didn't even f***ing do in the first f***ing place. You dumb f***. Wake up, old man. Unless your mind's really that far gone. Unless your mind is really that far gone, then you need to use that what few brain cells you got left and actually think about shit. Like, I'm done dancing. I'm not dancing ever again. I have been retired. My body is at that point in time where it cannot take it anymore. Okay, it happens when you get older. It's a part of life. You grow up, you get older, your body changes. You fucking idiots. I'm never gonna do what you want me to do. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to a fucking group home. And I'm not getting killed, and I'm sure as not gonna sit here and let you guys f my life over. All y'all trolls.
CVG at some point that day would also go live with a stream called Cyrax Lost His Kick Again, lol. Where, as you could probably guess, CVG announced that Cyrax's kick account had gotten banned.
Who sludged out? No, 404 for the 43, yep. Yep. Now there's a couple Rax videos here from today. The guy went wild on Kick today. He just went wild on Kick. The first one I'm gonna play is the trolling needs to stop. Okay, it needs to stop. It's funny. I was watching his Kick stream live too. I was sadly watching it live, and I got to experience this in real time. And I don't think anybody understands the amount of joy that filled my body once the 404 showed up.
The next day, on October 29th, Cyrax would go live with a stream called Speaking the Real Truth About Kate and the Troll Community and How, where he openly said Candle's name, breaking the peace bond once again, and then told his origin story. Because this is so long, I'm gonna do a lot of jump cuts.
I know it's early in the morning. And I know I'm running a bit of a risk here. Because I do have a protection order against me. From an ex. But I feel everybody deserves to know the real truth. The very real truth. About how all this began and how I got in this position that I'm in. The world deserves to know the real truth. And you guys cannot sit there and say that I'm breaking or breaching the protection order against me, because I'm not. I'm merely speaking the truth about a situation. And the person that I'm not allowed to, whose name I'm not allowed to speak, I'm going to say it anyway because they are part of it. They are the reason why it started. back in 2017, before all this started, I met someone by the name of Candlesmith. Didn't know who she was. You know, met her through a mutual friend of ours. And we began dating. Little did I know that that would lead to the worst nightmare of my life. One day we were sitting down talking on FaceTime like we always did every morning. And she had told me to remind her the next day, told me to remind her to take her meds the next day. And I told her, okay, cool, I can do that. So the next day rolls around, and I remind her to take her meds. And the next word she said is what caused me to leave her. She sat right there and told me that she could not take her meds because she was part werewolf, and that the meds would affect her. She even showed me a picture of her dog's paw at that time to make it look like it was real. And after that, I broke it off with her because for me, I knew she was lying and I wasn't going to stand for her lies. And I didn't know it until next day, but about an hour after I had cut her off and blocked her, she had proceeded to go onto Facebook and onto YouTube and say that I supposedly raped her and that I supposedly was a pedophile. Spread it all over Facebook, all over YouTube, everywhere. So I contacted her several times to tell her to knock it off, to stop the lies, but they didn't. They kept going and going and going for years. And then one day I was on a live stream with a friend who unfortunately now no longer speaks to me. We were doing a podcast that we ran at the time called the Chill with the Boys podcast, where we had different artists that we knew, different people that we looked up to, and friends of ours as well. And Ian had to work that day, and he asked me if I could take over the podcast. And I told him yeah, because I had ran the podcast a million times before, so I knew what I was doing. And then in comes this guy named Music Biz Marty into the chat during the podcast. And, at first I took him as a hater. So I did what one of my personal favorite artists did at the time, which is Ryan Upchurch. And I cracked jokes at this guy, thinking that he was, just another hater. Little did I know that that wasn't actually the real Music Biz Marty. When I later found out who he actually was, I tried to apologize to him and let him know that somebody was pretending to be him. Later on, I found out that that was all a setup. And I later found out that the person that was in his chat, or that was in the chat during the podcast, I found out that it was actually him. And Marty began doing little things to, to bully and attack me. And at first I ignored it. At first I did ignore it. Or I tried to. I tried my best to ignore it. But it eventually got to the point to where, I couldn't. And I said something to him. And for a time, he did back off. For a short time. And then a few months go by. And I find that Candle drugged me into this group chat on Facebook. And I didn't know what it was about. But I found that Heather and Candle were arguing over something. And I didn't know what was going on. And Candle tried to make Heather seem like just this awful, awful person. And I knew something was off. So I pulled Heather aside and I talked to her. And I asked her what was going on. And she had told me what was really going on. And after that, we ended up talking more and more every day. Until eventually we ended up together. We ended up dating. And Heather already knew at the time that, when we started dating, she already knew that, that I did music, that I was a YouTuber and stuff like that. And she was okay with it. And there was one day where we had met Jamie Nicole through a good friend of mine, Courtney Knight, who I'm still very good friends with to this day. Shout out to Courtney. Fucking love you, girlie. You're fucking awesome. But we were all hanging out on a live stream. It was me, Heather, Jamie, and Courtney. We were all hanging out when I found that Marty made a pass at me. And I initially did not catch it, and Heather was the one that caught the video. She was the one that caught what he said. And she had me go back, like she had me leave the stream and go back and watch it. And I did. And I kindly turned Marty down. I told him, no, I'm not interested. Little did I know that those few words would lead to much worse things. There's a screenshot that I do still have on my phone where he basically told his now ex, Violet, who I'm still good friends with, that I was his and only his. And he did not care. Essentially, he didn't care what laws he had to break, that I was going to be his. He basically said that I'm his property. I belong to him. And that if he couldn't make money off me, then why should I be allowed to make money? Why should anybody else be allowed to make money off of me? And I still have that screenshot saved to this day. And I confronted him on it. I told him to back off. Little did I know that that would lead him and Kendall teaming up. She sent him the video where she called me a pedophile, and he ended up taking that idea and utilizing it. And his plan was to isolate me from all my friends. That was his plan, to isolate me from all my friends, so that I'll have no choice but to run to him. And how did he do it, you ask? He did it by hiring Mass Troll Mafia, aka Kate Peters. He hired her to do the worst thing that no one should ever do to anyone, which is illegally entrap someone. And regardless of what the screenshot said, because I know damn well she edited that shit to make herself look good, but during that incident, she pretended to be 18. Tricked me into sending a photo of myself. And then she had sent one back and then claimed to be underage. Regardless of what the screenshot says, that's how it actually went down. Because I know a lot of you guys are all like, oh, that's a lie, you can't edit screenshots. Yes, you can. Especially if you know someone like Michael J. Hacking, who's good at Photoshop. Because if you're good enough at Photoshop, you can Photoshop anything. But after that incident went down, she then behind the scenes proceeded to Photoshop the screenshots to make it look like I actually was a pedophile. And ever since then, I've been called every name in every fucking book under the sun. My family's been attacked multiple times. I ended up going to jail overnight as a result of it. I ended up losing my job at the time that I had with a very good friend because of the allegations of me being a supposed pedophile. I ended up getting kicked off the label that I was on, and then I ended up working with my friend Enoch, who runs his own gaming development company. And as a result of the allegations, I ended up losing that job. I ended up getting fired, which killed me because it was my first real job that I've had in a long time. Ever since everything went down, I've lost friends. I've had family members disown me. My own dad disowned me. And just yesterday I found out that one of my closest friends had just passed away because someone laced his weed with fentanyl. And then the day before that, I found out that another good friend of mine that's in the military, Owen. I found out that he's laid up in the hospital right now, and they don't know if he's going to make it or not. And you know what gets me? The one thing I've never understood is how someone so evil could exist in this world. Like I said, I understand that I'm running a risk, but you know, it's the truth. And to be honest, that's why Kendall got the protection order against me to stop, so that I wouldn't speak the truth, so that I couldn't. So that she could try to shut me up from speaking the truth. And I understand that I'm running a risk. But it's the truth. And I know a lot of people don't believe me. I know I've got a lot of people that hate my guts. Because of the stuff that went down with Kate. And I understand that. I get it. But let me ask you this. Who's the real evil person? Who's the person that's really at fault? Is it the one that they chose to victimize? Or is it the one that does the victimizing?
As for Cyrax's question here, even if what you're saying was true, you're the bad guy. Then, we actually got some good news. Cyrax announced that he would be changing his name, freeing the Wilkins family from shame.
And one of those people in that group is my former adoptive dad, Gordon Wilkins. Which, by the way, I will be getting my last name changed. Because after all this I have no respect for him and I want nothing to do with him. Oh, and Gordon, you don't have to worry about paying for my name change. I don't want your money. Because God only knows what drug lord or drug dealer you got that money from. So I don't want it. You can keep your blood money. You can keep your drug money. I don't want it. I don't know who you killed. I don't know who you get your drugs from. I don't know. But I do know that I want no part of it. So you can keep your dirty money.
Cyrax then straight up goes full X-Files on us.
Start questioning shit. Why do you think I question everything? Because of shit like this. Always question everything. No matter how small it is. If it's something that you think even might be just the slightest bit off, question that shit. Why do you think I always question everything? And like I said, it's very funny that no one wants to confront Kate and no one wants to, interrogate her or take shots at her. But yet everybody wants to take shots at me because of my mistake. But yet she's the one that did the mistake in the beginning. She's the one that illegally entrapped me. She's the one that's at fault, not me. I'm basically apologizing for being victimized, and I shouldn't have to do that. So, like I said, and I said this the other day, you trolls think that you're going to shut me down, but you're not. Because like I said, I'm not going to jail. I know all about the fake people that you guys are trying to make look like I went after. I know about the people that you're trying to set up to come forward as supposed victims when they're not actually victims. They're actually trolls of yours. So no, I'm not going to jail, I'm not getting killed, and I sure as f*** ain't going to no goddamn group home. Your plans are done. It's over.
Thankfully, Cyrax would then end the stream.
And I thank you guys for listening. With that being said, I gotta get my day started and get ready. I wanted to come on here and make this video and, really speak the truth. The real truth. That isn't being manipulated by the internet. But the honest to God and real truth that no one wants to speak out about.
The next day, on October 30th, Cyrax would go live with a stream called A Message for a Certain Someone, and that certain someone was Gordon Wilkins, and the message was they were going to box each other whether Gordon liked it or not.
What's up, Facebook? And to everybody that's going to be watching this on YouTube, I have a certain message for a certain individual. And that individual is my former dad, Gordon Ray Wilkins. Gordon, you've been running your fucking mouth about me my whole fucking life. And I'm fucking tired of it. You're always talking about how you can beat my fucking ass, right? Talking about how I'm weak, how I'm this, how I'm that. Well, that's where you're wrong. And that's why I'm going to do something about it. And the way that I'm going to do something about it is like this. You're going to sit down, you're going to shut up, and you're going to listen. I'm challenging you to a one-on-one fight at the local boxing ring downtown here. A real one-on-one fight. Me and you. Next April. The reason why I'm giving you so much time to get ready is because I want you at your best. I want you at your absolute best. I want you off your ass, and I want you in shape. I want you at your best. I want to fight you. Because you have been running your mouth about me for far too long, old man. And it's time someone put you in your goddamn place. And that someone is me. You've been running your mouth about me. You've been running your mouth about Mom. I think it's about somebody. I think it's about damn time somebody brought your ass down a notch. And that someone's gonna be me, old man.
Cyrax then laid out how things were gonna go down.
Here's gonna be the conditions. We'll be going by boxing style rules. Me and you, one-on-one. If I win, you and every single troll on the internet leaves me, my family, and my friends alone. For good. You don't make any more videos on me. You don't sit there and attack me. You don't do anything. You leave me, my friends, and my family alone. If you win, I'll let you run your mouth about me all you want, and I won't say a goddamn word. But Gordon, I'm tired of you running your fucking mouth like a bitch. When you disrespect my family, you disrespect me. And when you disrespect me, you get your ass fucking handed to you, old man.
Cyrax made it clear that Gordon had no choice on whether or not he was going to fight.
Oh, and don't think that you're gonna back out of the challenge, because I'm not giving you a choice. You don't have a choice in this fight. I'm demanding that you fight me like a man. You don't get a choice. Not this time. You want to sit there and act like a big tough guy? Then show me what you f***ing got. Because like I told you on Marty's stream, if I'm not afraid to face him, why would I be afraid to face you? And trust me when I say, Marty's 10 times your f***ing size and weight. But do you think I gave a f***? No. I may have lost, but I still f***ing showed up and I still threw down. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid to fight you. Like I said, Red, I'm not giving you a choice. Because you don't have a choice. Not this time, old man. I'm sick of you running your goddamn mouth about me. About my family. About your family. And about me, your f***ing son. That you disown like a punk ass bitch. Because you're too chicken shit to man up and own up to your mistakes like I do. Oh, and just for the record, old man, just on the side note here, when are you gonna f***ing wake up and realize that these douchebags are using your ass? They are f***ing using you. But your old dead ass can't seem to f***ing realize that, can you? They're f***ing playing you like a goddamn fiddle, old boy. And you don't even see it. And you say I'm the fool. How wrong you are, old man. How wrong you are. Looks like the only fool here is you. Oh, and Red, if you do decide to ignore my demands and not fight me like a man next year, which I know is probably what you're going to do because you're a chicken shit. But if you do decide to back out, just know that everybody's going to view you as a fucking pussy. As a bitch. And your little fucking shitty MC, they're going to view you as a punk. They're going to view you as a failure. So, I mean, unless you want to be made out to be a loser, that's on you.
Cyraxx would then leave Gordon one last message before ending the video.
But like I said, make your choice. Man up and face me like a man, or back out like a bitch and run away like you always do. Because like I said, that's what you've done my whole entire life. You ran away from me. You ran away from having a good family. You ran away from Mom. Just like you ran away from Grandma Marie and all your other family. Who you burned the bridges of. So, I mean, it's your call, Gordon. Back out or not, I don't care either way. But me personally, I want to fight you. I want to bring you down a notch. I want to show you up. I want to show you that I'm not a pushover. But it's your call, old man. I'll be waiting.
Now remember, Cyrax had told Gordon that he didn't have a choice about this fight and that he was going to win. Well, 30 minutes later, and Cyrax would go live once again to cancel the fight.
You know what? So, I'm back again. I know I just got done with the live stream, but you know what? In that short little few seconds that I was off, I thought about it. And you know what? They're right. You ain't worth it. You ain't worth the blood, the sweat, the tears. Your ass ain't worth shit. You really ain't worth a damn. Oh my, Gordon, how the tables have turned, old man. You know what? Instead of fighting your ass, I'm gonna let karma deal with your bitch ass. I'm gonna let karma deal with you. Because when these trolls drop you, like the piece of shit that you are, and they will, when they're done using you, they will throw you away. When they are done toying with you, and draining you, and using you for views, and content, when they're done using your ass, then where will your 15 seconds of fame be? Huh? Where will your 15 seconds of fame be then, old man? Where will it be? Out the window? Matter of fact, with the way you're going, I wouldn't be surprised if you died at 50 or 60, old man. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if you died at 70. I wouldn't be surprised if you keeled over tomorrow and fucking died. 'Cause I mean, look at you. The way you are, you sit there and drink your ass off. You abandon your family. You run away from your problems like a punk-ass kid. Which that's not what a man is supposed to do. A man's supposed to face his problems. So you know what? While I'm over here making something of myself, doing something that you never had the balls to do, which is face your problems. While I'm over here facing my problems, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch you drown in your own sludge, filth ass, idiocracy, man.
Even both Marty and Kate would get a shout out before Cyrax ended the stream.
Have fun being a puppet, dumbass. And yo, Masshole, Marty, have fun with your little marionette toy thingy. Have fun being a puppet master to the loser Gordon. Have fun using him. Because while y'all are over there doing that, I'm going to be over here working on myself. So, hey, Gordon the puppet. Have fun being a puppet, dumbass. Peace. Puppet Boy Gordon. That's your new nickname. Puppet Boy Gordon. See you later, puppet.
Later, CPG would do another stream called Cyrax Just Won't Go Away, plus The Real Wilkins Family Arrives, where Gordon and Jenny would come on as guests.
He doesn't understand what family is, okay? It's because he has none. He has no family. Oh, look who it is.
Oh,
Welcome.
that's dumbass one.
There he is.
There he is. You're not
How
even.
you two doing?
What?
What's up, Chunkalope?
He doesn't understand what family is, okay? It's because he has none. He has no family. So, hold on.
What's going on?
Hey, that's dumbass one.
There he
How you
is.
doing? I hear there's a bit of an echo there.
Turn the volume down.
I can hear it. Hold on.
So glad to have you guys here.
Can you hear us?
Thanks.
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this little guy, he's like, he really wants to fight you, Gordon.
Oh, he's delusional.
You know what?
He's so freaking delusional.
People in hell on ice water, man.
Please.
You know?
Is he gonna buy the? Is he gonna
come
buy the
down
ticket
here?
to come here?
Or does he expect me to go up there?
He expects you to go to Akron to fight him in the local Akron boxing ring.
We didn't lose anything in Akron,
yeah.
including his ex-wife.
Well, you know what? I'm such a loser, though, and he's made so many millions and he's got so many record deals, man. Why don't he send me a chauffeur down here with a limo
Yeah, jam on it.
and bring me up there?
If he really thinks he's this successful music artist. Have you actually heard his music?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna put
Yes.
on CD instead.
CBG, you have no idea, buddy. I have dealt. I have gotten no sleep.
He thinks he's this successful music artist. Have you actually heard his music?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
CBG, you have.
I gotta mute that so we can actually hear you.
We're
Sorry
trying to
about
get
that.
everything coordinated here. No.
Don't
you have
worry
no
about
idea,
it.
man.
Don't worry.
Oh, I hear you. The last 10 days, I have done nothing but delve into this little peckerwood, man. And, man, my head hurts. My eyes hurt. I have seen things that my eyes will never get rid of, man.
And
it's
our
burnt-
ribs.
Burned
Yeah.
into your mind.
Oh, just from point A to point B.
And can I tell you, there's probably still stuff you haven't seen, which is the crazy thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've seen some that's pretty damn crazy and pretty sick.
Well, I have a video here that I'm going to show you that might get me in trouble with YouTube, but I'm going to take the risk just because
hell.
it's a great video.
Oh, God.
We don't
And
want you.
it shows you really who Chance is.
Oh, no.
It's got everything in it. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not.
Oh,
Am
God.
I
It's
gonna
by
need
Southern
therapy?
Harlot.
Oh, God.
You might, I don't think you're going to need therapy, but I think
Wow,
that
technical terms.
this is when he admitted that he's a hebephile.
Gordon would point out that Cyrax has made so many lies that he doesn't know what to believe.
I say he's living in a false reality. Like that's what he's living in a deluded world.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
too
he
good.
is. Well, and I think he has spun so many yarns that he's actually believing half of them, and I don't know. I've never met anybody like him, and I've met a lot of people in my life, and have met a lot of habitual liars. And this
like
dude,
this one.
man, is 10 stars, man. That's all I can say.
10 stars.
10 stars on Yelp.
10 stars, man.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
I mean, it just gets more bizarre by the minute. When he was talking about his best friend, he started out with he was in the hospital, and then he died, and then his other friend died.
Yeah.
And
Two in the same night.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
dude, you got the worst luck or the
Yeah.
dumbest friends.
Yeah.
Either or.
He's just he just lies for sympathy. He wants people to feel bad for him because nobody ever cares about him. That's all it is.
Yes, we've come to realize that that's all this is, and he gets off on this shit. And he's talking about, oh, you haven't been on here long enough to say this or say that, dude. Anybody can freaking read past you.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science.
No, not at all. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The three of them would then listen to Cyrax talk about how he only strangled his girlfriend one time, as well as watch bugs crawl over him.
Every time I think about him, he makes me want to. It feels like there's things are calling on me. Go ahead.
No, that's what I get whenever I see Rax just sitting in his room itching at himself. I start to get like itchy because I know bugs. Because there's footage of bugs crawling on him. Like people have zoomed
Is
in
there
and you can
really?
see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, you know what? I'll play this for a minute and I'll try to
Okay.
get the video of the bugs.
Okay.
Somebody said, "Oh, you
He's a necrophiliac, it's you.
Going around spreading lies saying that I abused you. I never touched you. I
Did-
blacked out and hurt you one time.
Oh, only
One
takes
time I
one."
didn't even fucking hurt
Bitch,
you.
come on,
You
Chance.
would not let me leave the room to go calm down.
This is when
So
he strangled
whose fault
Heather.
is it that you got hurt? Not mine.
See, he's got a
That's
habit
what
of
I left.
strangling people.
Did you
Yeah,
hear what
he does.
just said?
It's very common. It's a very common thing for him. Anybody who's in his way, he'll just strangle them, especially if they're a woman.
Like he just said on the end of that, it says, "Whose fault is that? Mine."
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Just like he told us why
Just
he was
like
a
sitting
lazy
yeah.
boy.
Whose fault's that?
Whose fault
Mine?
is that? Why? It's like, dude, get a grip on yourself.
100,
He is the king of deflection. He can't take any accountability for anything.
90 pounds of delusion, man.
Yeah, yep.
That's all I gotta say.
Here's the bugs. Here's the bugs crawling
Guys,
on him.
one tiny second, guys. I gotta do something really fast, man. Just real
Oh,
quick,
no.
won't be long. I promise we'll get back to the
Really
music in a
shaking him
second.
down.
Yep. And there it is, right there. Look at it.
Oh, yeah. Right. Oh,
Crawling on him.
Hell no.
oh.
I can see it out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah, he's actually got like bugs crawling all over him. Like he
Oh,
lives in.
wow.
It's a bug infested home.
That boy needs a shell pest strip in his shorts.
No shit.
I don't think that would work. I'm
I'm kind of
it's so
curious. I've got a question that nobody's asked Gordon, but I've thought about it and I forgot about it. And every time we talk, I forget about it. But what kind of household did she have when you guys were married? Was it clean?
What the hell kind of household do you think we
Oh, I
had?
know. But, well,
What the hell kind of household do you think we had?
I'm sure it's not as clean as the one we have. But
Oh, no, it was clean.
okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
No, my house was clean, and I guarantee you I didn't do shit in that house.
Gordon then told us how Cyrax was never even allowed to make himself a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
I
just
can
eat
see
them
that.
like once they thaw.
Yeah, or
He's
set
too
them in the
lazy to cook
window,
'em.
kind of let them warm up through the sunshine coming through the
Oh,
window.
Lord.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. You know what?
Ugh.
That's it. I think we just figured it out. Because
Yeah.
he's too lazy to cook them.
Yeah, because you know that asshat is not going downstairs to find a microwave.
Oh, he doesn't know how to use it. He doesn't know how to use it.
Unbelievable.
That don't
He's
surprise
actually
me.
like Sally makes him every meal he's ever had.
Yes.
He's
yes.
he's never made himself a meal. 30
No.
plus years of existence.
He's never been allowed to.
So that's what it is. He's not allowed to do it.
Even when he was
And
little,
Gordon can tell you
even
this
when
story.
he was little, him and one of his cousins were in our kitchen, and his cousin's mom was letting them make peanut butter sandwiches. And Sally
Yeah.
came in and went off the freaking deep end. What are you doing that for? They're going to make a mess. Rah, 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 rah. And it's like, okay, well, if they make a mess, you teach them how to clean it up.
Yeah.
That was that, and I don't believe it ever happened again. So,
Wow.
You know?
So so it is. It's really. I still do blame Cyrax for everything he's done, but Sally
yeah.
also created the monster.
Yes.
well, I mean, you know what?
Yes.
He's so good at YouTube. Okay. The only time I've ever gotten on YouTube, besides the other day when we got on this live stream, is I found out how to replace parts on my bike. I found out how to replace parts on the car.
Yeah.
I watched tutorials, all that crap. You know,
Yeah, YouTube's great for that stuff. It
You're
has
so
everything.
good at it. Watch a tutorial and freaking learn something, man. How to use a toaster. Doink. Enter. You know what? Come on, man.
I'm telling you, though, yeah,
Jesus.
Sally. That's probably what it is. Sally won't let him. She's got everything locked down. He can't walk into the kitchen without Sally seeing him.
That don't surprise me none. That really don't surprise me. She was very fanatic with her kitchen. She was a fanatic when it came to her kitchen. So, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know what's going on nowadays, but I know when I was married to her, she was a fanatic about her kitchen.
Okay, I mean,
I was barely allowed in the kitchen.
it's just-
And I love to cook, man. You know,
the puzzle pieces are adding together now. They're fitting together much easier.
I told you there was so much more
Yep.
to this, Bill.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this ain't even the half of it.
After a little bit of Ed lore, the stream would finally come to an end.
and I have no
No.
reason to bash her.
No.
You know, and anybody who thinks I am, well, you got your right to think whatever you want to think.
I'm not going to bash
You
her,
know.
but I'm definitely going with our Munchausen syndrome theory.
I'm just giving
It's an
my
excellent
opinion on
theory.
a lot of shit. You know, when you ask me a fact on what happened or what didn't happen, I'll give you a fact. But anything else is, you know, my opinion.
All right.
And Papa G has spoken.
Man, I've been here for
Y'all damn young is making me drink, man. Y'all making this old man drink late in the night. Late in the night.
Let's see.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having a few drinks.
Oh, wow. Somebody said, Dynamite, you should talk to Ed Gordon and see how he really thinks. That doodle bug, he's fried.
What?
Are you kidding?
Who?
No, we're not
Ed?
talking. Yeah, he's fried.
Ed actually, Ed he's close to stepping out the door from what I hear. He's like really, I've heard he's like really fed up with everything going on over there.
Really? Man, I'm calling bullshit.
Well,
He's
no,
fried.
I'm going to say this on Ed's behalf, brother. There ain't enough perk 30s to stay in that household, man. There ain't enough perk 30s to stay in that household. Run. Well, walk quickly. I know you've had, joints replaced. Just walk quickly, man. Just walk quickly.
Shoot, I'll send him a bus tickets wherever he wants to go.
Oh.
The thing is, someone right here is right. I don't think Ed will turn on Sally, but I do think he would turn on Chance in a heartbeat. Because he has. He has.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw pictures
I doubt he's...
of him. It looked like he had lost his 2 front teeth, or was that photoshopped, man?
Oh, who, Ed?
No, Chance.
Oh, that was probably Photoshop. Chance.
Oh, okay.
He still has.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they're rotting out of his skull, but they're still there.
Oh yeah, but I was like, damn, that'd be good if Ed knocked a couple of them off.
You know, Ed's punched him a few times, right? Like,
but he should have. He should have punched him.
Oh, Ed's actually socked him in the mouth a few times, but Chance refuses to admit it. Chance will say he fell down some stairs.
Over a rat.
Oh, yeah.
He actually said this. He tripped carrying something down the stairs when he came back in with a bloody lip.
He tripped over a rat that made his head hit Ed's fist, and then he stumbled down the stairs. He hit the front door, and now he went with the blood in his phone in hand to do a live stream. That's how that. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but that's the kind of story I can hear coming, right?
It was, believe it or not, it was this whole convoluted story that was just obviously not true because he wasn't even gone that long.
Wow.
And it's. Yeah, he's just
wow.
He's actually got. There's so much for you to see still. I've been here for over, almost 2.5 hours now. So I'm probably gonna call it quits for the night.
All right,
it was so much fun.
Hey, it was a good time.
You guys are more than welcome to come up anytime. If I see you in chat, I'll try to get a link over to you guys, and we can chat for a little while.
All right,
man.
All right.
I hope you guys have a. Huh?
Check out our Facebook page.
He's there.
Yeah. If you want to drop it in the chat, you could drop it in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
I sure will.
We'll do that.
Thank you so much, guys. Take
Thank
care.
You guys.
Be careful and happy Halloween.
Yeah, everybody have a safe and peaceful night, man.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Put it in the chat.
What a nice family. The next day, on October 31st, Halloween 2023, a rumor of people going to Cyrax's house was in full swing, and Cyrax would go live with a stream addressing N-word boy.
What is up, everybody? So I'm here to address something real quick that needs to be addressed, which is little N-word boy saying that it'll stop when I admit to this and that. Here's the thing, dude. You say it'll stop. When I sit down and talk with Cade and everybody, here's the thing. I refuse to talk to them. Just like I refuse to talk to you. And you want to know why I refuse that? Because talking to you guys is like talking to a brick wall. It don't do much good at all. Alright? It don't do no bit of good at all. And here's the thing. You say it'll stop. But no, it won't. You want to know how I know it won't? Because I admitted my wrongs several times. But it didn't stop, did it? No, it didn't. So, N-word boy, you can kiss my ass. Oh, just for the record, it'll stop by my hand. And not by talking to you or Kate or Gloria. No. It's gonna stop legally by my hand. Okay? Because, well, do you know, I'm working on making it stop by my hand.
After that, it was legit like 17 minutes of him saying he was looking for people's doxes, so we're gonna skip it. Cyraxx would also post this onto his Facebook account. You know what's sad is the man in this photo has gone from being an honorable human being to being the scum of the earth, as he has now sworn allegiance to the troll community and has proceeded to bash on not only me but his former wife, my mom, many times over, and also has decided to choose the skinny scumbag biker / troll life over having a good relationship with his son, aka me, and is now plotting against me with the trolls, which is fucking sad and pathetic. And what's worse is that he doesn't even realize they are using him for views and content. This man sat on a panel a few days ago and in front of over 1,000 people disowned me and said I wasn't family to him. Like, what the fuck? Who just says that shit to their own kid, adopted or not? That ain't fucking cool. And if anyone would like his Facebook and or address, you can say something. Let me know, because I do have both. Then, later that night, CVG would go live with a stream called Happy Raxoween.
Raxoween 2023. Now, I know a lot of people were expecting a lot of people to show up there today, and you know what? I heard a lot of rumblings that people were going there too, and it obviously didn't happen. The only ones that went there today were people from Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people from Facebook Marketplace. Lots of them. And my boots on the ground. Mr. 38, Mr. Vibe Check, man of many names. And he recorded while he was there, and he just for proof that nobody showed up. We're gonna watch that real quick, but he recorded out front, and he was pretty upset because he knew that this was going to be the outcome. He knew a lot of the people who said that they were going to show weren't going to show at all. So if he sounds a little upset in this video, that's why, because those people said they were going to give him a beat down. They said that they were going to beat him up, and don't threaten him with a good time, you know?
Well, no one's out here because, it's over there at, 6:20, I'd say. 6:19 p.m., 31st. When the big protest was supposed to be happening. Yay. Oh, that's convenient.
That's convenient.
No, anywho, the big protest that was totally supposed to be happening tonight at 6 p.m. I guess I was just 20 minutes late, or, it just never happened. Some people like to just sit on their little hug or cry back server, the circle jerk server, and
CVG told us that people had been going to Cyrax's house ever since 6 a.m.
What do you think? What do you think about Raxoween? Do you think it was hyped up too much? I don't know. I think it went down. I think it went pretty good. Facebook Marketplace turned out. Alchemical stepped up, and people were there since 6 in the morning. Since 6 a.m. this morning, people have been showing up at Lloyd Street. And they used to have a vacuum. They don't have the vacuum anymore. They used to have the weed whacker. They don't have a weed whacker anymore. I think, was there something else that they took? I think there was something else they took. Somebody showed up in a fucking Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Was that what they're called? Mystery Incorporated? Whatever it is. Showed up in a Scooby-Doo fucking van. Like, it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy.
And surprisingly, that was it for the rest of the night. And in turn, this video. The research for this video was by far the worst that I've ever done. I'm not joking or exaggerating when I say I spent more time doing research for these 2 weeks than I did the entire Blade video. I thought it sucked for the September video because I had to combine all the month into one video, and now October is going to be split up into more than any of them. All in all, this was one of the very few videos I was scared to start making, and I'm more than happy for it to be over. That being said, it's already late into November, so I gotta get straight to work on the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you real soon. But wait, what's this? I've been putting this off for too long. At some point, I have to realize I just can't say I had a virus and not show up to every dinner. Hey, Dunham. What's up? Just here for the family dinner. Am I early? I don't see any other cars in the driveway. Nah, man. They all caught Brain and couldn't make it. Those idiots! Brain hasn't been able to infect a computer since like 1987. Is it too late for me to fake having something too? Come on in. So, do you have like a TV or something? Nah, man, I don't believe in all that electronic stuff. You know what I mean? No, I don't. We are that stuff. Do you do anything around here besides just sitting in a beanbag chair all day? No. We've all gotten caught up in situations like this before, which is why now I never leave my home without a couple of decks of my lolcow trading card game cards anymore. Even if you don't have an interest in playing the game, they make for some great collectibles for both cows and YouTubers that normally wouldn't have any. Not to mention, these things sell out fast, so if you're interested in getting some of these limited edition holiday cards, or even a Cobes vs Cyrax shirt, both of which I've purchased myself, click on my affiliate link down below and check it out.